where competition and hospitality collide, and players give all they've got. Incredible athletes from around the world fight for gold. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour.
All right, let's try that again.
We seem to have trouble with our sound this weekend for some reason.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. We're here in Greenville, South Carolina. This is the Sports Club. We've reached the semifinals and final day. It's down to 4. Let's see who takes it. First coming up, Kelani Lawrence. Excellent win yesterday against Maria Jose Vargas, the 3 seed. Now she takes on Alexandra Herrera, the 2 seed. Sandy Rios, 6-0 record against Kelani Lawrence. Does Alexandra have?
Yes.
Can Lawrence do something different she's never done before?
Well, I think we've seen a lot of big steps from Lawrence in the last year or so. I think we know she's got the firepower. We know she's got the shots. It's a matter of can she put it all together at the same time. We've seen Herrera this weekend, and she is playing as well as I've seen her play. She's precision, that forehand of hers into the left front corner has been money. I don't think she's skipped maybe 2 all weekend.
Well, she's playing
any.
with confidence too, right?
Yes.
Having won the last 2 tournaments, defeating the world #1 twice in a row. Now, though, can she make it the 3-peat? Longoria's playing well. Herrera, I think, is going to be tested by Lawrence. I don't think this is going to be an easy match by any stretch.
No, it's not. Lawrence is going to give her everything she can handle. We've seen a lot, but like you said, Herrera, she's taken out the #1 twice. Then she's had a couple of faults since then. I think she's back to prove it was not a fluke. I can do it 3 times in one season, and so I think Herrera is on a mission. I think she has as much a mission as anybody right now.
Yep. Well, players are just about ready. We were delayed because there was a very hotly contested open match before us. It lasted over an hour and a half.
Yes.
And
who won that? I didn't see.
I didn't see. I'm going to check.
No, we have to check. It was between Valeria Centejas and Carla Munoz in the Women's Open. So we saw it going on, but we didn't actually see who walked off the winner.
We're just having the players introduced for us. It was Centejas in a tiebreaker against Carla Munoz, 13-15, 15-11, 11-4. So Amaya will take on Centejas in the final of Open. But we're focused on the pro division right now. It's Alexandra Herrera serving, Lawrence receiving.
We're up.
Now's your time to make the predictions. who's going to win? Is it going to be Herrera or is it going to be Lawrence?
Make your pick with your stars. Help us with your stars. There you go.
Starts with an ace serve. 1-0.
Herrera wants this. I think she wants it more than we realize.
Make that 2. Clean hitting from Alexandra Herrera. We'll be keeping track of scoring runs and unforced errors or skips. Oh, my.
Oh. And I like the fact that Lawrence attacked that ball. Very poor execution, but it's the right thought. She's got to keep Herrera on her heels and moving.
And what I think you'll find is that Herrera will make very few unforced errors. We'll see a lot of court coverage from Lawrence, but she has to execute shots. And another, oh, I thought that was good. Second serve coming up. Okay, this is going to be a problem because Herrera didn't know it was a second serve. And the reason she didn't know is because the referee didn't call second serve.
Didn't say anything.
And that's really on the official. The official held up 2 fingers, but didn't actually say in the microphone second serve.
No.
And that's cost Herrera, and I think maybe that should have been a, hold on. I mean, Herrera had no idea.
No.
Herrera thought it was good just like I did. And there's the first point for Lawrence, forehand pinch winner.
Okay, but then we're going to go back to what I told you yesterday. Herrera cannot let this bother her. It's way too early in the match. She's up. We're 3 points into it. And you see the court coverage by Herrera. She was up waiting for that pinch that was not a very good one and took advantage of it.
Excellent reach from Herrera, lunging forward, just getting a racket on it, hit one more shot, Kalani Lawrence, and as a consequence, she's in the service box.
Well, you see the advantage of the height and the length that Herrera has.
Clean down the line from Alexandra Herrera.
And I think we need to see more of that from Lawrence. Those pinches they're not down. Herrera is able to get to them. And Lawrence needs to keep those. They need to be lower, tighter, or she needs to start pushing Herrera back to the back with a path.
Too good from Herrera, 3-shot rally. Sandy, we've talked about it. We were talking about it in another match earlier this morning. Just hitting down the line is so obvious, but so many players hit sidewalls when they try to do it. Herrera tends to hit very clean straight shots.
Yes, and that's the advantage. She hits very sidewall is not in that equation at all. It's like that one from Lawrence. It comes back into the middle of the court, and then you see Herrera's. It's straight.
Perfect.
Yes.
Straight, goes into the corner, no sidewall, and all of a sudden, this is 7-1. No timeout from Lawrence.
And somewhat of a shocker.
Yeah. The last time these two played, Herrera won, but it was 10-10. And that time, Herrera not quite able, a point given.
We're going to have an appeal.
I think we're having an appeal. I think our official said the ball didn't hit the front wall from Lawrence.
Well, they all agree.
Okay, so another point for Alexandra Herrera. Now we'll see the timeout. Early timeout in terms of time from start of the match, but not in scoreline. 8-1, Alexandra Herrera in cruise control. We'll be back in just a minute to see what Kehlani Lawrence can do.
Who's the ref? Yell it.
Holly. I told TJ and Jay somebody has to. Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios, JTRB at the controls, and Asher Baghurst with the stats. Not too many stats to keep just so far, given the scoring runs. 3 for Herrera, then 1 for Lawrence, and then 5 for Herrera.
Well, it's not surprising the way we've seen Herrera play this entire weekend. She's focused, she's hitting her shots, and as we said, her down the lines are without error.
A serve.
And then she's serving like that.
Perfect. The interesting thing yesterday, we had the speed gun challenge yesterday. Let's finish this rally. The two of the 3 slowest players with the slowest speeds, Alexandra Herrera, Paola Longoria. Interesting, wasn't it?
Well, and the comment was made, power isn't everything in this game.
And we're seeing it here. Another perfect pinch winner from Alexandra Herrera.
Well, and the pinches are not so hard that they come back off the other side wall. They're down before they hit that third wall.
Well, Lawrence has to get a good return. Herrera starting these from an excellent serve, and then it's becoming a 3-shot rally. If Lawrence can force Herrera deep, get into that rally, then play clean lines, she'll have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But playing defense. Ball came off, ceiling ball came off the back wall.
Yes.
Herrera went cross court, nice and low. Lawrence chasing it. Another point.
Well,
this
and
is
you notice that cross court. It was going to die off the side wall. And it did. And Lawrence had no answer for it.
wow.
And there you see, if Lawrence had just gone straight, she missed it. And, but her angles are off. Whether she's trying too hard to hit them or they're just off, it doesn't matter. She's still setting Herrera up.
Maybe this is nerves, a semifinal. Who knows?
Highly possible.
Family, a lot of family and friends are here. They traveled down from Virginia. That's an excellent pickup from Lawrence. That's better.
Much better. Well, she didn't try to do too much with it either. Just flick it into the front, a couple inches off the floor.
Good serve called. We'll have an appeal from Alexandra Herrera.
Oh.
Line judges overturn it, so second serve. Couple of loose shots from Alexandra Herrera. First one high, sidewall. Second one skip.
And she's got to be careful here. She's got a huge lead. And sometimes when you get that huge lead in the first game, you kind of mentally turn things off just a tad.
And another skip from Alexandra Herrera, 2 in a row. Forehand pinch winner equals Alexandra Herrera.
Yeah, that's the definition of it.
These two, the last 2 times these two have played, it's been real close. I mentioned the 10 and 10, and then last year in Arizona, Herrera won 11-9 in the tiebreaker.
Much better hitting by Lawrence there. Much
that was
better.
Straight.
Yes, it was straight, and it wasn't 5 feet high. And Lawrence back in the box. She's going to have to score a lot. And that's an
a
excellent
free point.
way. Yes.
Free point down the right side for Kalani Lawrence. Another excellent serve to the right side.
And it looks like Lawrence may have settled down just a little bit. Those nerves may have been a factor in this. And
well, and she seems to have found a serve down the right side that's causing problems. Of course, that's Alexandra Herrera's backhand. Herrera wisely taking a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back in just a minute. We're still in game 1. And we're back, everybody. It is still game 1. Alexandra Herrera, the 2 seed. How did she get here? A bye in the first round. Then taking on Cristina Amaya, winning 15-10, 15-4. And then Carla Munoz, 15-7, 15-2. So really hasn't been tested too much. Kalani Lawrence, 11 seed, defeated Ronda Rasic 15-0, 15-9.
she was playing well.
Yeah, she was, and she played well to defeat Maria Jose Vargas. 15-11, 13-15, 11-9. Close match yesterday.
So Lawrence she's having a good weekend, but now she's made the number 2. And she's not starting out the way she was playing earlier. So hopefully she'll settle into her game and make this a little bit closer. She's not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
2 bounces. I like how Lawrence cuts balls off early.
Yes.
Catches players deep, not prepared for that. As a consequence, Lawrence earns the side out.
Well, and as we learned, Herrera's improved her fitness, and she's quick, and her length helps her in the side to side. It's the moving forward that she's still just not as quickly as she could be.
It's going to be a point, an avoidable hinder. Herrera doesn't like it, but
She
I think
really
the
doesn't
correct
have an
call.
argument.
And Lawrence seems to have settled down, and I think
Yes.
we could blame maybe the early first 5-7 minutes on nerves.
Yes.
This is her first semifinal.
Correct.
She's been in 3 quarterfinals before, but a big opportunity for Lawrence today.
And being a member of the U.S. team, she has played international competitions.
She's been in the World Championship final.
Right. So,
But
on the other hand, instead of taking an entire game, it took her, 5, 6, 7 points to get rid of the nerves. So it's coming. It is a step. We all know it. Nerves are going to get everybody at some point. It's how you react to them and how quickly you can control them.
(13-8). Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Thanks, everybody, for watching on. Certainly enjoy giving it here in Greenville, South Carolina. Herrera with a short serve. Oh, no, that was called good. We'll see an appeal. Both line judges overturned that one.
Good.
That's
use
why
of
we have
appeal.
line judges at this level.
Yeah.
It definitely takes some of the pressure off the official to be right every time. Clean backhand down the line, Alexandra Herrera. And that time a pinch winner. And first game goes to Herrera just like that. Well, we started this match very late because an open match was on before us. And Herrera says, you know what, let's get on with this. I want to get out of here, and claims the first 15-8. Let's take a look at some of the statistics. We saw a game run. Herrera won the first 3, then Lawrence won 1, and then another, goodness, a lot. I've got to do the math here. 10 from Alexandra Herrera before Lawrence went on a good run herself, winning 6. And then Herrera came back and won the last 3. 2 skips from both players. I said that especially Herrera, very few unforced errors. It's been very clean. We'll take a break. We'll come back for game number 2. Kalani Lawrence has work to do.
I'm Holly Scott, and I'm Team Dovetail. I'm Kaylani Morris, and I am Team Dovetail.
I am Andres Acuña, and I am Team Dovetail.
Sam Schultz, I'm Team Dovetail.
I'm Rocky Carson. I'm Team Dovetail.
I'm Team Dovetail.
And welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios, JTRB, and Asher Baghurst working the booth this morning. We're watching an entertaining match between Alexandra Herrera, who's really played pristine racquetball against Kehlani Lawrence, who started slow but showed she can fight coming into game 2. Just a quick mention of Facebook Stars. It's new for LPRT. It might be new for you. It's a way for fans to show appreciation for the production and the players. We're using the revenue, 50% of the revenue earned from Stars, to go to end for them. So do contribute. We do appreciate your support of the tour. It's a simple way. It's a very affordable way to just say thank you, and we do want to say thank you to everybody watching on as well. Loose serve from Alexandra that time, coming off the back wall.
But
Kehlani
a
Lawrence.
much better shot from Lawrence.
Yes.
Much better shot from her.
Ooh.
we
both
saw
while that
Oh.
went. Not sure about that.
I think she could have turned. I thought she was going to turn and take it off the back wall, not try to go behind herself.
Plenty of amateur action going on around us and other clubs this weekend in Greenville. Herrera, ace serve down the left side.
And sometimes I'm thinking, is that going to come off? And I don't know if this Greenville bounce is kind of in players' minds that we've got to get it before it comes off, because we don't know what kind of bounce it's going to take, and is the ref going to see that?
Herrera was all over that one.
It's the danger.
Lawrence pinches that a lot, and
Yes.
she needs to go straight.
That's the danger.
Mix it up.
When that's the only shot you use when you cut it off as a pinch, because it's so easily covered that way. And then you're totally caught in the front of the court. You have no choice.
Bounces, another point for Herrera.
But there you see the loose shot from Lawrence. It's sky high. It's just going
Well, she's
everywhere.
just getting it back rather than
but
controlling it.
Yeah, and she needs to get a little bit less power on it. Another excellent serve by Herrera.
Clinic right now. Big thanks to all of you supporting the LPRT. Thank you, Michael Knight, for the star. Sandy, somebody I think you may know.
I think I've met him once or twice.
Herrera, another winner, and right now Kehlani Lawrence just doesn't look like Kehlani Lawrence.
No,
she's not moving around. She's not animated, not in a but positive animation, jumping around.
Well, she looks almost lost. It's almost like, I don't know
What
what
do I
I'm doing.
do?
What do I do? Yes, which is unusual, because she usually knows what her game plan is usually well done.
But right now it's just Herrera. Players have 2 timeouts. Lawrence looks back to her mother and coach, Malia Bailey, a Hall of Famer. We're having a Hall of Fame ceremony later this afternoon to induct Dr. Shannon Wright into the LPRT Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is housed here at the Sports Club in Greenville, South Carolina.
And it's a beautiful display wall with a nice, well-done video with the whole history of the LPRT. If you ever have the chance, you really need to come and see it. And that's just a little better from Lawrence. She needs to build on that. This is the kind of shot I need to hit. This is what I need to do, and just build on it. And start it with a good serve. She had a couple in the first game. She needs to find those.
I was counting, Sandy, in that rally, 3 down the lines 3 down the lines from Alexandra Herrera that were almost perfect.
Yes.
Lawrence did well to get them back, but when you're hitting clean and straight like that, you're going to win a lot of racquetball matches.
Yes, because, and she can hit down the line straight from either side. So instead of having the time of a pinch to try and run it down, that down the line is gone, and it's not coming off of any other walls because they're so clean.
Timeout on the court taken by Lawrence. It's her first of this second game. She has a lot of work to do. She lost the first 15-8. She's down 6-0 in the second. We'll be back in just a minute.
You want to stand here. This way, if your opponent's over here, you can hit it away from them all the way over there, down the line. If they're all the way back here, hit it way up close up there. Wait a minute. We're definitely not going to do it this way.
We're back, everybody. Kehlani Lawrence took the timeout, down 0-6 in this second game. Definitely has some work to do. Alexandra Herrera is businesslike, playing very well, very clinical, explaining to all of us watching on why she's the world number 2.
I think she's
rally.
making a statement too. She's going to let whoever's going to play that second semifinal, I'm here and I'm on a mission.
Well, and I think as well, we talked yesterday about some of the longer matches that went on. Longoria and Salas were here late into the evening playing their doubles. And Alexandra Herrera, more efficient yesterday than Longoria. Longoria's match against Salas, first game, not much to talk about. Second game, it was a long, hard battle.
Yes.
And Herrera's trying to conserve energy. Look at that.
And there you see, Lawrence has a preponderance of pinches, and they're not good pinches. And so Herrera's able to get them. Herrera, down the line, guess what? You're not going to get it. Or if you do, you're just going to barely wing it. You're going to give me a setup, and then I'm going to do it again.
And a little vamos from Alexandra Herrera.
Yes.
Why not? She is playing exactly the way a racquetball player should play. Down the lines, clean shots, 2 bounces before the back wall, and excellent defense.
Well, and she does not want to give Lawrence any hope. Lawrence is too good. She doesn't want to give her any hope. She doesn't want to take any chances.
Right.
So I'm going to just keep going after this as hard as I can. Get out of here with a win.
Excellent pinch winner from Kehlani Lawrence.
One of few. That's one of the few ones that she's hit that has actually been down.
TJ, over to our left, we have 2 former pro players.
Yes.
Laura Fenton and TJ Bamba competing.
Yes. As partners, that will
right?
be, yes.
All-star team.
It certainly is.
Swivel a camera over there, JT? TJ would say absolutely not. Clean. TJ Bamba is the commissioner of the LPRT and has done a fine job, including raising new sponsors this year. We have almost, I lost count, but about 5 new sponsors this year, and it's tremendous. And I know you're on the board as well, so just big thank you to TJ and all the board of directors who worked so hard to build the tour.
This is a lot of TJ's work. She works very hard on the tour, not just at tournaments, but every day.
Lots of chasing from Lawrence. We knew it was coming. Even Lawrence knew it was coming, but
That one was
too
too
good.
good.
9-0.
Yes, Herrera is. I think she's out this weekend to prove that I can do this 3 times. I think those two, poor performances at both the Mexican Nationals just has fueled her that she does not want to fail again.
Wow.
And
Just wow.
That's the forehand or the pinch we've seen out of her every chance this weekend. I don't think she's missed them.
Well, Asher Bagger's not having hard work on the stats because it's 10 points in a row for Alexandra Herrera.
Yeah.
No unforced errors in this second game.
And they're, again.
You've still got to make the shot. You've set it up.
Yes.
You still got to make it. And she is rolling them.
Well, and she's starting it off with some excellent serves. We all know that is the beginning of the match.
Kalani Lawrence wants a backswing hinder, and I think that should be appealed. Yes, she's going to appeal this.
Mm-hmm.
So the question should be, what are you appealing for? Yeah, so.
And she got it, yes.
But did she get it as an avoidable hinder?
Yes.
Okay. Good appeal in that situation. Side out. First point for Kalani Lawrence. 3-shot rally. Two points and 2 3-shot rallies.
And there you saw Lawrence, the patience. She waited until Herrera got forced away from the racket and then took her shot and made a good shot.
Nice shot. This is starting from attacking that third shot, not being defensive, really going for it. The difference is that Lawrence is in the service box dictating that first shot.
Well, she can't, at this point of the match, cannot sit back and wait for the ball. She's got to play the ball.
But that was a loose serve, and Herrera punished it side out. This is a Grand Slam. Coming up in June, we have a Supermax Slam, $60,000 purse in that one. Prize money bigger than anything else in racquetball, thanks to teamroot.com for being the only sponsor of that event. Unreturned serve from Alexandra Herrera.
And you see that she did not let that little run by Lawrence rattle her. She got in the box and then ace serve.
Again, too good. Backhand pinch winner, 3 shots. Not seeing many rallies in this match.
No, there are very few. 1, Herrera's serving aces, and 2, she's doing 3-shot rallies.
Well, timeout taken by Kalani Lawrence. It's her second and final timeout. It's 13-3. We'll see if Herrera can close it out.
I feel like the racket belongs to my hand. It's just something natural, I think.
Not affecting her. She's
doing such a great job.
Reaching your dream foundation helped me a lot to get to other places and other tournaments and get more experience.
Back to the action we go. Herrera serving. Set up. Put down. Again, Lawrence knows it's coming, but Herrera, why would she do anything different when that's her favorite shot and she's so good at it?
Well, and why would you? You had a great serve. You got the loose return, and then you're set up for your favorite and your best shot.
Here it is, match point, just like that. Not that time, Alexandra.
No, and I don't blame her for going for it.
Hold on, we're having an appeal for short serve. Both line judges agree, so appeal lost. Worth a try.
Well, why not? We've got another appeal here. Oh, and it was overturned. Alexandra's shot was called a skip, but overturned by the line judges. She's back in the box still. Second time at 14-3.
And another skip from Alexandra Herrera. Two in that left corner she was going for. Maybe a little too optimistic. It is 14 after all.
Well, and Lawrence is shown her, I'm covering it, so now you're going to have to really make it good.
Ball goes out over the glass, which is a loss of point or loss of rally because it did not bounce. That's just an unforced error. That's just a mistake from Kehlani Lawrence, and any of us can do it.
Yeah.
Here we go, match point number 3. Oh, goodness, Lawrence was there.
She tried it.
Check out, it was a big lunge here, and as a consequence, she put it into the floor, did Kehlani Lawrence. And Alexandra Herrera, I mean, I expected this to be a little bit more contested. I expected Herrera to win, but not with these scorelines.
No, and Herrera was in all business. She did not make mistakes. She wanted to get this done, get out of the court, rest up. She's got a final later. She knows it's going to be tough regardless of who it is. And she played clinically clean ball. A couple of skips, but nothing where she had to worry about it.
Well, it was 11-0 in game 2 before Kehlani Lawrence won a point. She was able to come back a little bit, but ultimately it was Alexandra Herrera who moves on. If we look at the unforced errors, just 2 for each player in games 1 and 2. And it wasn't the mistakes that cost Kehlani Lawrence. It was just the accuracy difference between those two players.
Yes. Herrera was just not making mistakes. Her down the line, she didn't miss a one. They were so clean. They didn't come off the back wall. And Lawrence just didn't have an answer for that. When you give Herrera that front corner, either side, and when she's standing mid-court, that's money for her. That, you know, the occasional skip, the percentage is probably still close to 99% winners on those. So,
well, coming up next on this court, world number 1 Paola Longoria. She's seen the statement made by Alexandra Herrera. She now faces fellow Mexican Jessica Parrilla, who played very well yesterday and is now in a semifinal for the first time in quite some time and has been playing well. Can she maintain that, though, against the world number 1, who's always had her number? We'll find out. We'll take a break. We'll let the players warm up. We'll be back in about 15 minutes or so.